This is my septic system model, and we're going to flush the toilet. We'll pretend it's not the toilet this time. Let's make it the dishwater. We'll make it like the sink. So you can see it's actually flowing through, going into this septic tank, and then it'll end up. So this red is kind of signifying, sewage, ending up into this distribution box, and then now eventually into this perforated pipe, and then into the stone itself. So this will percolate through, goes into the unsaturated zone, this sand right here, and then eventually we'll go down into the saturated zone, which is where there's the groundwater. And then this model has water on this end, and actually there's water in here, and eventually here throughout the day, this plume will actually end up going into the monitoring well. Not this monitoring well, because we have a clay layer that kind of occludes this from getting down into the actual groundwater below that clay.
Ah, you have a clay layer.
So anyway, so we've got all this. This is a model, and what I show over here is actually kind of what's really in the ground. If you live on Cape Cod, basically it's a septic system. I don't have the tank or the D-box. Those are a little large. I can't fit in, but I did bring some stone that typically is in a leaching trench, and I brought a pipe, that actually has perforations in it. This is where the effluent goes through here. Typically they're turned down. Water goes through, goes into the stone, percolates through the stone. We'll pretend like the gray here is the sand, and then it'll actually end up at that stone-sand interface, and then we'll percolate through the sand and actually down into the groundwater. And as you can see, the green there the red shows that everything, that there is great filtering throughout a typical Title V septic system. Still, it doesn't filter everything out, so you got to be careful what you put into the system. So you can look at Boards of Health web data, or take one of our folders and kind of do the do's and don'ts of owning a septic system, and what you can do, what you can throw down, and to kind of be a responsible homeowner on Cape Cod.